Good evening, friends. Jai Telangana. I think I am also the last speaker, and to talk to such an august audience is very difficult. Because మీరు అంతా ఏదున్నా కానీ అంతా వైరల్ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. ఏదన్నా క్రిటిసైజ్ చేస్తే ఎంపీ ఇట్లా అన్నాడు, లీడర్. The viral marketing which took place on Telangana was really very effective. What Krishank and what Vishwesh just now spoke was the IT people from Telangana are really very active posted, and I've seen that you are so active, and the urge is there that the state of Telangana should be formed. So I will not go into the past, because for me, from my point of view, Telangana state is deemed to have been formed. So it is formed now. All we need to do is to ensure that there's one more spoke which is likely to come, that is voting in the parliament, and we have to ensure that that voting takes place properly. One of the things which Lagadapati Rajgopal and others are trying to do is how to stop this voting in parliament. And I want to assure all of you, I have gone through the numbers in parliament. As per the numbers in parliament, definitely this bill will be passed, because without the 17 members of Congress who are from Seemandhra, even if they don't vote, and I'm sure they will not vote, even if they don't vote, there are sufficient numbers, there is sufficient support for the bill to be passed in parliament. The only thing we need to do is to ensure that right now Congress party and Sonia Gandhi, we have to ensure that they don't become hesitant or they don't buckle under pressure. If we are able to do that, and if we are able to put counter pressure and see that they don't change their stand, I think Telangana will be formed. So today, I think one of the issues I would like to discuss with all of you, because most of you have already discussed why Hyderabad is the center for IT. How we have to improve IT here. Because now the issue is, the other day one of the persons from Seemandhra, he said, no, IT industry will run away if Telangana is formed. I'm sure all of you must have read that. Is that what he said? Am I right? He said that if Telangana is formed, we will have a lot of pressure and we will move from here. This is what one of the people have said. What I want to say is, I think all of you can talk to your colleagues, talk to everybody, that like one of our friends mentioned just now, Hyderabad has a history, 400 years old history. It's a great culture, and one of the only cities in the country which has a very metro cosmopolitan nature. No other city has so many cultures imbibed into the Dakkani culture. That is the Hyderabad culture. Even during Nizam time, he invited people from Maharashtra, from Lucknow, the Kayas, so many people, Kannadigas and all. They have come here, they have settled, and they have become part of the Hyderabad culture. So here, Hyderabad being so welcome to so many people. Yesterday when I was talking to one of the TV channels, this is exactly what I mentioned. We are not asking anybody to go from here. Hyderabad IT industry will definitely flourish a lot, and there will be space for everybody. There will be space for all of us. And like one of our friends just now mentioned, I think Ram was mentioning, there is need for more people from Telangana to be recruited in these IT companies. But there is a responsibility on all of us also. Some of us who have really done well, some of us who can train many of our boys, who can improve their communication skills, who can ensure that they sustain in their jobs. Actually, I realized this a couple of years back. Although I don't run an IT company like what Mr. Rajendra said, mine is a manufacturing company. But because of my father's position, I saw a lot of people from the rural areas coming saying, sir, I'm an engineer, I need an IT job, I need to get recruited, I'm not able to do it. So what we did was, we took about 20 people in our company. So we have a maximum limit of 20 people. We keep training them. Yeah, when you go to IT company, how you have to answer, how you get a job. This is the job we have been doing it for the last 4 years. And I must tell you that training 20 people for 6 to 8 months, we have done more than 2,000 people for how to get trained and get employed. employability is the issue. And I'm sure if we can make this as one of the agenda points for the future, all of us and maybe some of you can take interest in this. Maybe some infrastructure support. Our great friend Vishwesh is here. All of us can do something. We will definitely like to create a center for, I mean, it won't be a center where we can take responsibility because I'm not part of this IT industry. I don't know how to run it. One of you can take, and if we can train more of our boys, there will be a good opportunity for the IT industry and jobs for our boys in this place. What you have to assure your colleagues, when you go to the office, I heard one of our friends saying, now everybody is saying, Namaste brother, etla unnavu ani cheppi. That's a very good way the Andhra people actually try to adjust. They, seeing the circumstances, they try to adjust. So, this is a very good opportunity for us to tell them, hey, why are you guys doing all this tamasha in Andhra? Today, one of the union ministers called to wish my father. He is from Andhra area. And after he spoke to my father, I took the phone. I asked him only one simple question. Are you going to resign? So he said, no, I'm going to meet madam and hand over my resignation. So I said, what is your issue? One thing you must realize, that the state of Telangana is going to be formed. Now, there's no point trying to say how we can stop this process, how can we create a situation where Telangana will not be formed. You all have to start working how I have to develop my Seemandhra, how I need to get more projects, how I need to make Seemandhra a better place for all our people to live. That is what you must ask. The Prime Minister also mentioned yesterday that we will ensure that Seemandhra's issues are well settled. That means whatever your issues are there, for example, water issues they keep raising. Nobody retorts back, but it's a fact that for last 55 years, we have all been following the Bachawat Award. Telangana people have been following this. They have been actually literally taking away our water. But however, we are telling them in our group meetings, nowhere, anytime, our leaders have said, no, after Telangana is formed, we will not give them water. They don't understand that that is the Seemandhra culture. That is not our Telangana culture. Our Telangana culture is different. Once we give a word, we'll stick on to it. And we have seen that we welcome people with a lot of warmness, and we ensure that they are comfortable and satisfied here. You don't see the same thing there. They are all commercial. So how to make money, how to move forward. That is their strength. We have to recognize that and we have to appreciate it. There's nothing wrong in it. That is an entrepreneurial approach they have, and that is the way they do it. Whereas we are like this. So this is an opportunity for Seemandhras, because I told one clear point, why IT industry is very good in Hyderabad. All of you have spoken just now. The weather is great in Hyderabad, the culture is there, the facilities are there. They are multicultural, like Ram was telling the other day. The Kerala's have one society here, the Bengalis have one society here. I am amazed. When I was running my business, people used to come and say, sir, we are having Dasra Puja, we want a donation. Then Keralites come and say, we have Onam, we want a contribution. So that means people from different states have come, settled down in Hyderabad, and they want to be associated with their own groups here. And as somebody said while speaking, you can say Kya Bhai, you can also say Emra, you can also say what. Whereas it's not the same in Andhra. You cannot speak all these languages and move on. In Hyderabad, a guy who doesn't know all these 3 languages also can survive by his approach. So that is the strength Hyderabad has, and no matter what anybody does, the IT industry will not go away from Hyderabad. We have seen that when the IT SEZ in Vizag and Vijayawada, they have been opened for the last 2008 and 2009, I think. They have been opened. But why, despite Seemandhra Chief Ministers being there, why people are not gone there? It's like saying, I want a port in Hyderabad. I want to successfully run a port in Hyderabad. Is it possible? It is not possible. Likewise, to set up an IT industry in Vizag or Vijayawada and expect people to go there and make that business a success is very difficult. This is the strength of Hyderabad, and Hyderabad, the IT industry is here to stay. And all of you have to reassure your Seemandhra brothers, Please don't create this tamasha. Don't encourage people who say, no, Hyderabad is not a good place to be. You want to move away. Hyderabad will always be a great place to stay. People are good. You can live here. We will co-live with you. And we will take this industry forward. Because I feel there is a great scope. Because you have seen recently the central government announcement that Maheshwaram and IT and is going to be a great ITRR hub. And when such kind of new projects come up, there's immense potential for Hyderabad. So we need to create more better situations, better environment for people to come here, work and take our state forward. One of the things which I was amazed when one of my friends from Andhra, he mentioned, "Arey, you're all dividing. What about the sharing of income tax on the money we pay in IT industry?" I said, "What the hell are you talking? What are you talking about this? Are we coming and asking you a share in the exports of iron ore from Vizag port? Why are you asking such irrelevant questions?" So that is the mindset they have. Nadi nade, needi kuda nade. That is the thing they are following. I think until they change that culture, why today people are asking Telangana? Because had they not followed that policy, had they said, okay, let's live and let live, let everybody grow. If had they followed that policy, this situation would not have come. But anyway, it's good for us that this situation has come because everybody have realized now that Hyderabad, Telangana is the main resource for the state of Andhra Pradesh. We have been telling many times in our public meetings and all that Telangana contributes 70% of the revenues. Nobody believed when we are contributing 70%. The expenditure they do in Telangana is hardly about 20-25%. So we are losing out a lot. I am not saying all 70% belongs to the Telangana region. When the new state is formed, at least 5 to 10% will move away. Actually, this is what I presented to Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad when we did a presentation on why we want Telangana. There will be a 10% outflow of revenue to Andhra because some of the factories which are there in Andhra, they are paying taxes in Hyderabad. So there will be some shift which takes place. So they need not also feel really worried. Out of 16,000 crores or 20,000 crores, 16 plus 4,000 in Rajasthan, they'll get another 5,000-6,000 crores. So they don't need to worry. But they are right now in a state of fear psychosis. And there is need that we have to start putting one foot forward. Because we have achieved our goal. Our goal of Telangana is on the way. It's almost done. And if we create a better situation and douse the inflames which are taking place in Simandhra, I think the resistance to get the bill passed will be easier for us. So let's all work in that way. Please work in with your colleagues in the IT industry to say that this is the reality. One simple point I want to tell you. Jagan Mohan Reddy yesterday saying something. Mr. Kiran Kumar Reddy is saying something. All these people are aware that Telangana process was declared on 9th December. This is what I told yesterday to CNN and IBN. I said, today some of the ministers are saying, we have not been informed. We didn't know what was happening. Why are you taking a decision in such a great hurry? I told them, did not Mr. Kaveri Samsera know that the 9th December statement was made when he became a minister? Did not Mr. Pallam Raju, Purandeshwari and all know when they became ministers that the Congress party declared? Did not the Chief Minister know that Telangana was declared on 9th December and an all-party resolution was passed on 8th December? But the culprit in all this thing is our great Chief Minister, Mr. Kiran Kumar Reddy. Our great friend, Vishweshwar's great friend, Kiran Kumar Reddy. No, frankly speaking, he is also my friend because we studied in the same school and I had the opportunity of beating him in the table tennis finals. I became the champion, he became the deputy champion. But it's only on the Telangana issue we differed. And I can tell you, he created a lot of problems for me, a lot of hurdles. But my father told me only one thing. To achieve any goal, you have to go through troubled times. So don't succumb. Just keep fighting and keep moving forward. That's why, despite having a 60-year-old association with the Congress party, we thought one of the ways, because I have seen there, a lot of times we are coming near the goal and then somebody pushes us back. So I thought this is another last attempt we can make. When we move away and start attracting people to TRS party, Congress will definitely take. Because I have seen that Mrs. Gandhi was very keen in January to give Telangana. But the Seemandhra leaders, because they are always in a majority, they go put counter pressure and ensure that it is not done. It was not done in January. So I lost hopes that Congress party would give Telangana. That's why we took this decision, and I'm glad that today the process of Telangana is started. Huh? Yeah, I think that was a very crucial decision we had to take, and we have taken. So today, Jagan, Kiran and all, they are unnecessarily instigating the people of Seemandhra. My point is, right now, if you see what Mr. KCR and everybody from Telangana have said, let's split as brothers, but we can always live as friends. This is what we have all told. We will not have any animosity, we will all be together. But the way Jagan and Kiran are instigating, including Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, to create this halagulla in Seemandhra and make nasty comments about Hyderabad and the people of Telangana, this bonhami which we had will not be there. And they will face a situation which was there in Chennai. When Andhra was with Chennai, they created a similar situation and they were driven away. My call to all these leaders is, if at all this situation happens, you three fellows will be responsible for this. You three leaders will be responsible for this. Please don't create that situation. Because all the three of them, Mr. Rajshekhar Reddy sent a delegation of MLAs to Delhi to form a Telangana forum. He also campaigned in 2004 and 2009 for separate Telangana. Chandrababu Naidu had a tie-up with TRS and he also confirmed. And Kiran Kumar Reddy knew that Telangana was declared, and he also mentioned several times that I'll follow what the High Command says. But you have seen what kind of I don't hesitate to say, is really a chore. Because everything is a lie. Whatever he has spoken, I think people, you're all educated people, so you understand this language better. This guy, right from the beginning, he said Sardar Patel has opposed Telangana. That is a lie. He said there will be water wars. Where has there been a water war? There has never been a water war. This water sharing is taking place internationally, it's taking place in the country, inter-countries also it's taking place. And to say that we will create water wars is a bunkum of lies. So these guys, especially Kiran Kumar Reddy, has a knack of speaking lies. And if he creates this situation where the animosity between Telangana and Seemandhra takes place, actually the Seemandhra people will be at a loss. They have to realize that. Because right now when we move away together as brothers, it will be a good situation for them because they have the entrepreneurial capacity, they can develop their state well, we can develop our state well, and both states will really be in the forefront of all development programs. Because I'm in most of the standing committees in Delhi, and I see that Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, these are the three states which utilize the central schemes thoroughly, fully, not leaving it. We also overuse those schemes to our advantage, but we are enterprising states. So there is a scope for both the states to grow well and move forward, and I'm sure let's all work towards this goal of making Hyderabad a brand Hyderabad with a culture, with a reassurance to everybody. Please come and invest in Hyderabad. We are all there. We will be with you. We will be part of you. And one interesting thing which I have been telling in most of the places, I don't know whether you know, Sri Krishna Committee has made a particular mention in page number 332. He said, out of 94 investments which have come into Hyderabad, 78 are from outside. They are not from Andhra Pradesh, neither from Andhra nor Telangana. Only 18 investments are from Andhra Pradesh. So where is the question of they telling, no, we developed Hyderabad, we did this, we did that. People forget that even when Hyderabad was merged, Hyderabad was the only state which had its own electric company, which had its own railway company, which had its own coal mines. This was the fifth largest city even when it got merged. So today for these guys to say we developed, and if you see all the investments, they are all in real estate. They have actually made money. Seemandhra guys who have come from there and settled in Hyderabad, they have just made money in real estate. They have not made money by manufacturing and giving jobs and all. I think it's a great misnomer. Second thing the Seemandhras have done, they have come, there was a pool of 2 lakh acres with the government. This is the land base which they have actually usurped, because there were 48 years of chief ministerships from Seemandhra. They have actually usurped this 2 lakh acres. That is what is driving them to resist this formation of Telangana. And if you take Lagadapati Rajgopal, he has his factory in Vijayawada. He has nothing in Hyderabad except the apartments, which is a commercial venture. You take G.V. Krishna Reddy, he has a 5-star hotel in Hyderabad, which was given him from free land from the government in the center of the city. His company is in Kakinada. I don't know what they are talking about that they have contributed towards the development of. No, I don't agree with you. There are no industries. That's what I'm saying. Except couple of them, there are not many great industries from Seemandhra and Hyderabad. They have taken. That's what I'm saying. They have made, their main job is to make Hyderabad a real estate property agents. So friends, we need not worry. Hyderabad and Telangana will do extremely well after our new state is formed. Let's all work towards it and let's make Hyderabad the best city in the country. Jai Telangana, Jai Jai.